Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Diana with Creativity Incorporated. So I wanted to make a Star Wars theme, and if you guys saw in the thumbnail, it starts I think this is where it goes, right? Because this is before that thumbnail happened, so I think this is where it happens. Anyways, so I start with the book. I cut the book into circle. I cheated. I didn't do knives. I did jigsaw, and that's how I cut these, because it's hard. It hurts my hand like 3 days when I cut it with a knife. Anyway, so I want to tell you how my idea started. Okay, so the idea started, believe it or not, like this. And I even shot some of this video footage in for the tutorial, but something about it wasn't I don't know, wasn't feeling it. So it goes like this, and this would be like the front cover to the journal, and the journal would be here, and like you put the journal back in here, right? So that's in theory what it would be. And then Baby Yoda would be here, kind of in the same concept that I'm thinking of here. So the baby would be here, blankie, whatever. And you know, in a sense, Yoda would be the way you pull it out and stuff. So okay, so you know how when you have a circle, or let's pretend we're in elementary school like I was once, and you cut your bangs, but then you notice there's a little crooked on one side, so you cut a little bit, and then it's a little crooked on the other side, so then you go ahead and cut a little bit more, and then it's still not even, so you continue to cut it until this long your head bangs, right? Your hair bangs. Same thing happened to my circles. I noticed there was a little something, and then I was like, okay, well, let me fix that, right? So I was like, oh. And then over here, okay, this thing is now oval. Look at this, okay? It should be around this circumference. I don't know. I think I was like caught up watching TV or something. I totally ruined my circle. So I was still gonna cover it in white, but now I have like this gap problem, right? This gap issue here. So I brought out my dandy silicone from last week's wings. Remember how I did the wings from with silicone? Anyways, I brought it out, and then look, filled in the gap. It looks so good. It looks like a big old coin. I love it. Okay, I've cut this, and now it's time to start. So, but I want to do this background first. So we are doing a little bit of fingerprinting. It might be a little too much, but we'll see. When I want the high texture on something, I always use my finger. I don't even know. I mean, I have a lot of brushes because I got them from like a gallery garage sale that this lady was doing. I mean, this guy was selling his grandma's painting supplies, and he like gave me dirt cheap. But I'm not, like, I'll stick to the same ones over and over again. Okay, so something like that. Then we'll let it dry, and then we'll glue this on here. Well, we can let it dry together. No, I'll wait, but then we'll glue this on here. Okay, so I want to do the baby Grogu, and he is going to look beautiful in the pod, but I want to make them multi-layered. So I made this sketch of kind of what I want him to look like. So I'm gonna do this. I don't have tracing paper on the back, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to press really hard on my design and hopefully just kind of like indent my background, my paper in the back. Let's see if it works. I could see it. I can press a little harder, but I don't need the paper outline, you know what I mean? So this is the outer skin that I want to have, and I want to put the face on a, although it's gonna be the same color, I don't want it to be on the same level. So I'm gonna make this kind of like a base, and I'm gonna not cut the face. Well, I could cut the face, but I'm gonna show you. But yeah, so far I'm gonna do that. Let's see if it's, can I see it? I guess I could do that. Yeah, I could see it to the point where I can cut it out. And then right here, what I'm gonna do is just cross over. I don't want to cross over my drawing because I want to put it up for my patrons to see. Whoever wants to use it, they can use it. So I don't want to like mess up the drawing. But there you go. So in the first layer, I'm going to cut all this like that. And then in the second layer, I'm going to cut the face and maybe put the jacket on top and stuff like that. We'll see how that goes. So I've cut all the parts that I kind of want to layer, and I did it just by tracing over and then cutting over different parts of it so that I knew I wanted to bring out. So with the face, I was gonna use that 3D paint, like the one for the shirts for the eye, but it takes so long to dry. It would have looked cute though, but I just don't have the patience. But if you have the paint, you could actually cut it from a black piece of cardboard and it would be good. But in this case, I'm painting it. Okay, so I've made, I wanted to get the right silver, but I didn't have the right silver, so I thought this silver was the right tone, but it looks purplish. I don't know if you guys can tell, or is it just me? So I just painted this strip. I'm gonna put it right here. But first I wanna glue this down because I have the idea of making it into a pocket. I'm only gonna glue the outer perimeter. Like this. And it's going to be a pocket. Like this. I know it sticks out a little bit on the sides. I just want to make sure it sticks out evenly because I don't care that the silver sticks out on the outside. It's gonna be like an Oreo. So This is next. This I'm going to glue like this. Then I'm going to cut it afterwards. But because I don't know like to put where the edge would end, I'm going to glue the edge first and put glue in the edge. That way I know where my stuff ends. And then sorry about all that mess in the background. I have this is around the time of day where dogs get to be excited. I don't know why they choose the exact time I'm recording, but this is it. Anyway, so there you go. And then I'm gonna assemble him. So this is my bottom. Because I didn't have the green that I wanted, but I did have paint. Shh. I did have paint. I'm going to, I painted the ear, where the ears went. Like this. I'm going to glue that. Okay, so this is how it looks. I have these two little pieces of like sleeves. They're these right here. These two right here. And so because it has a gap in the middle, I decided to paint it so it's like a darker brown. You see that? So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna take it outside of my sweater like that. Like this. So I backed it with a little bit of thicker cardboard just so that it's a little bit more dimensional. And then because this is craft paper or like wrapping paper, or I don't know, it's very thin. So the minute I glued it, it would like disappear from the paper. So I put it on a thicker board, like a cardboard, so that it stand out when I glued it down. And I also put a little bit of colored pencil on the edges so that the shadow also makes it stand out. Now here, I may have to put something because my idea is to have it, okay, yeah, I'm gonna use this one right here. My idea is to have it stick right here. What the heck, I cut too much of it. Okay, let's put from here to here. Come in a little bit. So my idea is to get it so that it sticks there at the time I bring it in, right? So like this, and stick it down. Okay, but I'm gonna have to cut a little tiny more. I brought you guys in this closer shot so you guys can see better. But it looks a little creepy, like my daughter says. there. And then glue the I was gonna say bumblebee. I have Transformers on my mind. Okay, there. And then I put it like that. And now all I gotta do is put the hands. And I think I also want to back them up so I give them an extra layer. But because it doesn't have to match the shape, I can just put a little on it like this. I want the fingers to come out like this. So I'm hoping that the paper sticks right there. See, I almost guessed the size. There. Oh, I see these little nibbits coming out. Not nibbits. I don't even know what the heck. Like from the paper in the back. So I just cut it up. Back up his hair. And we're done. Sort of. I can bring my pencil. Give him a little bit of shadow. Sort of like that. I forgot it has like a line in the middle. There you go. And voila. Now, there you go. Oh, I don't like this little green spot right here. So I'm going to cut into it like that. And you want, and this is a tag looking thing, right? A tag 2.0. So I can do this one, and then there you go. And there's my tag. Ta-da! Okay, so I started cutting up without bringing you guys in for the juicy stuff. Did my circle with this. Now, I was going to put this design once I cut it. I was going to try to do this, but it doesn't really fit here. So, unless I do this, but in reality, all I can put here in this paper for you guys is the mask. I mean, I guess that's all that matters. This, like, part right here. I did measurements and stuff, but anyway, so here's my circle, and the reason why, I mean, it's one continuous, I don't know, you see. The reason why I cut is because I want to raise this middle part up the page, out of the page. See how it looks purple? I don't know how you cannot see purple in this thing. This is the same paper I painted here. See, I see purple. Mama, do you see purple?
Yeah.
Let's see. The camera doesn't really pick it up. But maybe we'll paint it afterwards. But okay. So far I painted the T that goes in the middle. I think I am gonna paint it once it's done. Okay. So, wait, let's not dry it off. Okay, so let me cut it up. Try to trace, let's cut it up. Okay guys, so don't kill me please. I got carried away cutting it and all that stuff, and yep, I kind of finished it. It looks like a fat Mandalorian. But I want to bring some of these. I did end up painting the what's it called? The cardboard, the cardstock. And then when I was done, I bumped into the color I wanted. So then I was like dying. But isn't that like always? Something like that. And then okay, so for my other 4 covers, well, let's finish this one. So what I want to continue doing on this one, I want to put a little bit of black. This one has brown on it. This one has black. Okay, so what I wanted to do is kind of do the like a little shadowing all around. You could do it with this, or you can just continue doing like I was doing with the pencil, and that could have worked too, but this is a little faster. So I'm in the camera, I don't like to take people's time away. I know that sometimes you guys like long videos, but I don't like my voice, so I don't like it bothers me to think that people hear my voice, you know, out in the interwebs. So, because, you know, I have that broken English, which is abstract English, whatever. So, I don't know. It makes me feel like I shouldn't be doing this. But, okay, so you kind of get what I'm trying to do. A little bit of shadowing, bringing out shapes of the Mandalorian helmet. I know it has like an indent here, and bring it out a little bit, right? Something like that. But I remember it has this like thing right here, and I don't know if I should put it. Should I put it? Let's put it. But you know what? Let's do this first. To it. You know what I want to invent? Like this same, but with white ink. Because now I could have grabbed a smaller brush and gone like this and highlighted this out, right? I mean, I could do it with white acrylic, but then you'd have to be careful not to put too much and to blend it so it doesn't look like paint over and just like a little highlight, just like this, you know, but in white. Just to do the opposite. This is a shadowing. I want to hide it, and I don't want to just do a pen. So I'm going to do this like this. right? So let's do that real quick. Also, meanwhile the glue goes down, I'm gonna work on this back and front. On the back, okay, so I know the Mandalorian logo looks like a bowl kind of thing, but then in one of the episodes, Baby Grogu, and I've also seen that Mandalorian carries this like rhino looking thing on his shoulder, and then the Baby Grogu, when he got his like little piece of what is it called, the armor, he got this like a big medallion on his chest. So I'm going based on that. And what I'm gonna do is, okay, hear me out. I'm going to do oven clay on this and then just paint it silver and then go with that. So let's put this here. I'll put something here. And then okay, so while this dries, okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so wait, should we do this side first? I wanted to do this side first because it was quick and simple. Okay, so for patrons out there, remember how I prepared this thing, and I did manage. It's a little light, but I'm gonna make it stronger and send it to the patrons. This is just the mask part. I guess the rest of the circle, it would just be two colors, right? A light and a dark, and then this would be the same color as light. But so I just copied this one, so I don't know. But I'm gonna put the measurements on my circles and everything so that you're able to use this exact things on what I did. But I made this patch because this is the way. So I'm going to cut it from here. I already scanned it for the patrons, and I want to do this. Oh, but you know what? While that's happening, I want to paint this. Give me a second. Let me get the paint. Okay, so if we are pretending that this is a patch that goes in the arm, which is kind of what I want to pretend. Or, I mean, I could make it useful and do this and kind of make a pocket out of it. I'm going with character coins in my head. So, like in my head, you know, there's a Mandalorian, there's a Baby Grogu head, coin, and then this is like a coin too. So if I start making them more useful than the baby one, then it starts being different. But I like the idea of possibly making a pocket out of this, right? Or maybe maybe like if I do half a page of something, this could be like a closure, like a little, like an envelope. It could also be an envelope end, like if I cut it here, and then go that way, and then it could open like a little pocket. You know what? I've changed my mind. Let's do that. Okay, so I got my two pieces. This is some kind of cotton, and this is canvas. I'm just grabbing pieces, and I'm gonna paint them brown. Okay, so I painted them. They're still wet, actually. They're still moist. So what I did, you see that? Okay, cool texture, right? So what I did is, I'm actually gonna even add more. I went to the sink, I wet it, I poured one color, look at my hands, I went, and then once it was that kind of like that, I put a little bit of, I wrinkled it like this, And I put a little bit of like a darker brown, and then I went like this, and I smeared it, and that's how it went. I know to you it looks like a dirty cloth right now, but I'm going, I know the Mandalorian wears like a brownish thing, but it looks dirty-ish. Well, he's a Mandalorian, so I kind of wanted to go with that theme. So I wanted to seem like this is like arm, right? Don't you see it? Like if you squint, I know you'll see that it looks like an arm. So look at it, guys. I want you to see it. I drew like little lines everywhere so it looks like a patch, right? Anyways, I'm gonna have to back it up so it looks a little thicker or feels a little thicker. So I'll do that, but I want to glue it down. Oh, I should paint. Okay, I should paint this black. It's already mostly dry. So let's paint. Let's do a doohickey, meaning I'm gonna do two things at the same time. I'm gonna paint my background, right? Because when you lift up the lid of my envelope, I want it to be black. I can go with the silver too, because you know Mandalorian has a silver like armor. But okay, let's do black, and then I'm gonna grab this, put a little bit of black, and I'm gonna do as if the arm wrinkles, like your clothing wrinkles. Sort of like this, right? Okay, there's that. And then we'll do it on this one too, a little bit. See, not even that much. I don't know if you can even pick it up on camera, but that's that. So I want to, okay, I'm gonna leave it a little bit out because I'm afraid when it fully dries, it's gonna shrink a little bit. I know canvas will, but I still wanna leave this thing. So once it's fully dry, I'm gonna come back and cut it just a tad bit and distress it again. I'm hoping it shrinks enough so that I don't do it, but I wanna glue it first. I know, I'm contradicting myself. But the glue that I use usually like allows for shrinkage and stuff. So let me shape it right. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do, I do want to do like a little envelope thing, but at the same time, I want to wrinkle it and give it even more of the effect of a shirt like this. That's why I also made it a little bigger, because I wanted to shrinkle it and bring it in a little bit. See, now it kind of looks like a shirt more, right? And then I want to fold it maybe up here, like here in the middle, like that. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just bring it down more. So it has that envelope look. You see it? Do you see it? Squint if you don't see it. Squint and you'll see it. Okay. Ta-da! I know, it's funny. But it's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm going to start gluing. And because I'm going with a little bit of a pattern, I'm going to do more than just a simple line. I'm going to do in a little bit more. Plus, we don't need this big old envelope. Right? Because this is black, I'm going to make sure that I want it to be under a fold. So doesn't it look like an arm? Yeah. Okay, so then the top of my arm, and then I'm thinking I'm just gonna glue this up so it flops like this, right? There you go. Okay, so dried. I put this, I put that. When I put this on here, I folded in a little bit of it so that it looks like a continuous fold in my head, of course, right? So I put a little bit of extra here just to like seal the deal, and then I put the little Velcro thingies. I don't have black ones because I haven't run into some in the 99-cent store or a yard sale. Honestly, most of my craft supplies come from the 99-cent store, so, or a yard sale. Anyways, right before this thing dried, I put in here the hinge that's gonna hold both of them on. So I had put like this one, but remember it was like the ugly gray that we don't like. So then I put another piece of the gray one. Then I folded it, and then I realized, wait, I can just put these two and then make it my binding, right? Look at the cute. It's so cute. Anyways, this is how we're gonna bind. And then this is my main problem. I don't know who I want in the front, him or him, right? So I think I'm gonna do him just because I don't want the tag to fall off. That's the only reason. So I'm gonna do this side right here. So because I had already glued it and I had forgotten to do the thing, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of surgery, which okay, close your eyes, people. This might hurt. It's gonna hurt you more than it hurts. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, right? Okay, so dang it. Okay, I'm scared. And I mean, the good thing is that I didn't put that much glue on this one, but now I see it. Ugh. Diana, I know. Okay. I don't, okay, so, let's see. See how ugly that looks? Oh, man. And then if I put that, it's gonna look even uglier. Okay, I gotta change the plan. But if I do it over here, what to do. Dang it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There. And I'll stop it here, hopefully. Let's see. It's gonna go right there, so I'll cut it right here. Bam. Too long. Plus I can do this. Okay. Never mind. I can't have 2 layers, so I'm gonna do 1 layer. I gotta do a little bit more cutting right here. There. Okay, it's not so bad, is it? There. All right, let's see. This side is even right there. Let's see the front. Oh, it works. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta take it out and put glue on it. Ugh. So I heat set it with this, and it seems to not need oven. So I did this. It actually didn't even bother the cardboard, and I flipped it. I did it again, and look, it's hard, like hard. And look, 1 minute ago is like soft. So look how soft it was. So yeah, I think that this mostly applies like if you're gonna wear it as jewelry, like a lot of people do, or something you're gonna handle mostly. But I'm gonna keep it here in the book, and I'm gonna glue it down, and it's never gonna move, and it's gonna be coated. So for me it works. Try it if you like to play with this but don't want to put it in your kitchen, you know. I feel like this was good. I have the fan going, and so hopefully it's good. So try it. I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna glue it down, and I want to paint it with a coating of hold on, let me show you. Okay, so I glued it down. I also wanted to have a little strip, and at first I thought I was gonna do like maybe the fluff for the shirts and stuff, but I have a bunch of this. So my son makes me like 3D print stuff, so I want to use the filaments, and I like to do this chalkboard paint as like a primer, just because I've noticed it works really, really good as a primer. Now it's very thick, and it like it's it hides those, you know, those little imperfections on the paint, on the like things that I do, which I know I need a lot of help on. So that's why I like doing it. I get these little jars at the 99-cent store. I used to use that heavy body stuff, but sometimes it left like a what the barnacle? It left like a lot of brush strokes that I wasn't too happy about. But yeah, if you want to do a metal texture, what I like to do is this, because you know when you're polishing metal, well, if you know, when you polish metal, it has like a little disc, and so it does these things to it. So when I have when I see that I'm gonna have a brush strokes on it, I use it to my advantage, and I do those swirls to simulate brushing of the metal, and that helps also hide more. It's a very pretty silver. I like to apply this when the black is still not completely dry, because it blends it really good, and it gives me like waves of like darks and light silvers, and I really enjoy that. Okay guys, here it is in all its glory. So, I mean, I thought I could put Mandalorian here, like in the Mandalorian font, but I don't know, still considering it. So, here's the big guy. Oh, a little baby. Loved it. Here's the pocket. With the little, by the way, this is not on him. This is something that I seen around on like Instagram and like stuff like that, since I've been googling Mandalorian. Things come up on my search, and so this patch came up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a patch in my life. There's my patch. And here's the armor thingy-majinger. And it's round. The one they put on the baby is round, like right on his little chest. It's so cute. I know I usually do a book, and I bind it, and I put all the paperwork, but I feel like this video is going to be super long because I did 4 covers. I usually don't do so detailed 4 covers, but I did put the holes for the paper binding here. My goal and my idea was, because I started collecting, I went back to 2nd grade, right? I started collecting these box tops from the Lego My Eggo waffles, and I have all of them. I don't have 18, and I don't have 21. So if anybody knows of 18 and 21, I would love to take them off their hands. So I'm planning on doing like a little display. I already have it all figured out. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little out there, but I really appreciate it. If you follow me on Instagram, I might put up the pages, how I lay them out in the inside there. See, little waffles. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming. Like I said, all the stuff is going to be available for the patrons to download. I love you guys. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.